Ever since I can remember, I always wanted to be a black guy. As a boy, I would walk outside with my parents and I see the black guys walking around with their pants sagging, smoking weed with their pit bull. They go in my building, piss in the hallways, then they leave. Before they left, they stole the package. And I thought to myself, these guys just do whatever the fuck they want. How cool are they? Then I'd go home, turn on the TV, and there the black guys again, being the coolest people in the universe, rapping, surrounded by bitches, cars, money, clothes, chains, jewelry. And I said to myself, why? Why am I not black enough? I look at myself in the mirror, I start scratching my face, I hate myself. I want to be black. But as I grew older and more mature and became more of a thinking man, I said to myself, well, wait a minute. I don't actually have to be black to be black. I could just convert myself and be a black guy. And this is where I came up with the term Blackmaxxing. Blackmaxxing is when you let go of all your inhibitions and you just become a typical black guy from your neighborhood. Just think of him. He's a guy, he walks around in the summer. He doesn't even go to the gym, by the way, but he has six-pack abs. He has a nice physique. God forbid he wears gray sweatpants because you can see the massive cock on him. He has a big purple dick because he's black. He's effortlessly cool. He hasn't worked in months, by the way, but somehow he's always driving around his girlfriend's Nissan Maxima. And it reeks of marijuana in there, and all the seats are pushed back, and he's driving around blasting music. Nobody in history, nobody in the world is as happy as this guy. Nobody is as fulfilled as this guy. He wakes up happy, he goes to sleep happy. He has no worries. Blackmaxxing is the philosophy you should start to live your life by. If you truly want to achieve happiness, if you truly want to achieve fulfillment. Now, black guys, they live this life just by default. They don't even know they're living this life. They just know, oh, this is life. This is life. When I get some extra money, of course I'm going to spend it on hookers. Of course I'm going to spend it on pills. Why the fuck not? I'm a black guy, and life is about fun. Life is about experiences, living out experiences. And just to illustrate what I mean by blackmaxxing, and just as a perfect example, look at this picture I saw yesterday. This was found on the internet. And some guy posted a picture of his cousin. His cousin Tyree apparently won $10,000 in the lottery. Now, after winning the $10,000, Tyree showed up to his cousin's house like this. Just take a close look. Look at it. Look at this picture, analyze it, study it, because this is the perfect example of what blackmaxxing is. Now, in this picture, we see an old used Porsche Panamera. He probably put maybe $3,000 down at a dealership for this car. This car, I could imagine, is very high mileage. I could imagine it's pissing oil wherever it goes. The transmission is on the cusp of blowing up. I could imagine the dashboard of this Porsche Panamera is lit up like a Christmas tree, begging the guy, please take me to the dealership. We need help. The check engine light, the transmission light, the oil, all the lights are flashing. Please take me to the dealership. We need repair. None of that matters. None of that matters because at the end of the day, this is a Porsche. I'm driving around a foreign car, a foreign vehicle. So with the remaining, $7,000 that's left from the lottery winnings. By the way, this guy hasn't even paid taxes yet. So with the remaining $7,000, he goes and he buys the most absurd rims the mind can conceive. I mean, could you imagine the engineers in Germany looking at their creation when they made this car? And they're looking at these rims. They're like, this doesn't make any sense. What's happening with this car? How can he even drive? This is not possible. Shut the fuck up, white guy. We're blackmaxxing. Take your fucking engineering, shove it up your ass. This car's to fuck. I bought this car so I can fuck all the black girls in my neighborhood. So, if we keep analyzing this picture, we can see that Tyree probably has about, I would say, maybe $4,000 to $5,000 left. So, what else? What else can he possibly get? You know, all the money has to be gone. You have to spend all the money you got from the lottery winnings. So, he went out and bought some jewelry. He bought 2 chains, probably cubic zirconium. It doesn't matter. It looks like diamonds. The iced out watch, not real. It doesn't matter. It looks real. And on the jewelry, I'd say he spent maybe $1,500 in total. He bought a nice outfit, just shorts and sneakers. That's it. That's all he needed, because he needed to show off his body. By the way, Tyree hasn't gone to the gym since high school. In high school, when he was the star running back for the team. He used to be a shooting guard in middle school, but he converted to football because he was just better at being a running back. He's black! Look at his physique! He's black. He's not even trying. He's creaming all the bitches. Look at him. Tyree is living life. But what Tyree doesn't know is that he is currently Blackmaxxing. You know, people say that you should look up to white guys because they're the ones that build our society, this beautiful Western society that we enjoy today. But what people don't understand is that our society right now has a deep leprosy. Our society is starting to decay. We're on the downfall and there's no coming back from this point. You know, in a couple years, there's not going to be enough babies to overtake the population. You know, this is a huge problem. Why? Because everything is too expensive. Everything's destroyed already. The greed of the elites have taken over and there's no coming back. So instead of being the guys that try to bring back the sinking ship when it's too late, we're going to be the guys in the Titanic that are not panicking, not screaming, not jumping into the water because they're too scared. We're going to be the guys that go to the most luxurious cabin in the Titanic. And we're going to start jerking off. We're going to open up the cabinets and get the most expensive whiskey and we're going to drink it. We're going to celebrate, we're going to sing, we're going to have sex. There's going to be a lot of cum in that cabin. And then when the ship gets low enough and we feel the cold, freezing water in our ankles, we're about to die and go into a deep state of hypothermia. We can die with the comfort of knowing at least I acted like a bunch of black guys in this luxurious ship. While the ship was sinking, everybody was panicking and running around crying, trying to save the ship. We were out there jerking off, busting nuts, drinking expensive whiskey, living the life. Being a black guy in a luxurious ship. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Blackmaxxing. Buy the expensive car you can't afford. Go into deep debt. Work out so that you can look like a black guy. You know, you're not a black guy, so you're going to have to work out and go to the gym and follow a diet. Look like a black guy, so go work out. Buy the expensive car. Buy the clothes. Buy the chains. Buy the jewelry. Make everybody believe that you're rich and you're doing better than you are, even though you're poor. We're in a sinking ship and there's no coming back. Now you go ahead and you do whatever you want. All I know is I'm gonna die trying to be a black guy. Blackmaxxing to the day that I die.